Tell me about the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you while on stage.
Well, this would have been maybe about 92 or 93. I'm playing a show with the band that I was in at the moment, which was called Mere Mortals. And we're playing the Whiskey a Go-Go. That's a pretty famous place. And I'm feeling quite rock star-esque. I'm the lead singer at this point, got dreadlocks on, I got a guitar slung around my shoulder, kind of prancing around, not seeing that there's a whole bunch of cords near the stage monitors. Almost completely fall. Left hand sort of catches myself off a monitor. And it was just like a great example of when you try to look cool, you are destined to look like a dick. What's the best and worst thing about social media in 2025?
Well, the worst is definitely the unpredictability. Even people that, claim to be experts in social media still acknowledge that the algorithm is constantly evolving and changing, and no one really knows what's going on. But within that unpredictability is kind of also the best thing, which is just the chance of just finding that pocket of people that you connect with. Any post could be the post, and it's frustrating sometimes when it takes, longer than you might want it to take. What's the best and worst thing about working with your daughter?
The worst part is that this is a business that is brutal, and people will often say shit without thinking. And when you get yourself as an artist out there, you get yourself pretty naked. And I've felt what it feels like to be criticized, to have the bottom of the apex as well as a little bit further up to the top. And I don't want to sit here and go through that, but that's life. That's pain. If you're going to be an artist and you're not going to bullshit, not everyone should love what you're doing. Can you be a Nepo baby if no one knows who you are?
You know what? I think in terms of experience and learning, in a way, I guess I'm a Nepo baby of just learning about what it means to be an independent musician. So perhaps not in the way that a lot of people think of Nepo babies, but I definitely am grateful and privileged to have someone who can show me the ropes. Okay, what about the best?
Best part, I'm going to give two best parts. Best part number one is that minute, and I'm sure Lily will agree with that, that minute that you put together a song and you know that you have successfully conveyed what you started here with, and you started here with. And then also being able to share that with Lily and we work on something together. That's really exciting. That collaboration is beautiful. The other thing that's beautiful is that when we play a room and it's just dead quiet followed by applause, that's probably the ego, but that's also part of, that you connected, and that you just had that spark that traveled across the room and got received. It's beautiful. Every set list and every album has an order, and you wrote a song called The Levee. What role does it play both in a live set and on the album?
So on the album, it's the first song. It sort of just sets the scene and the tone. It's a beautiful collaboration between piano and guitar and harmonies. And in a live set, I don't remember where it is, somewhere in the middle, but it's almost a bit of a reflective pause in a live set. We like to usually open with something that's very energetic, and this one just feels like a Kunins song. And why are you releasing an A-side, B-side single?
Two things. We recorded these songs back to back. The Sorrow You Are Drawn To is one, The Levee is the other, though The Levee is the A-side, Sorrow is the B-side. And two, this is an expensive business. So if we've got a record of 11 songs, 11 singles, when you're an independent artist is very expensive. So I loved as a kid having an A-side, B-side, and I figured, well, in the digital era, there's no reason that you can't do it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's kind of old school.